Well, hey y'all, welcome back. I'm potting up strawberries today. I don't know what y'all doing, but if y'all want to come along, you're more than welcome. I'll show you how I do it. This won't be a long one. We'll pot them up. I just put them in hanging baskets. Give them to your mama, to your friends, family. I don't care. Give them to your enemies. I don't care. Brighten their day. Everybody loves a good strawberry. Other than that, let's get started. We don't want to do it the wrong way because you know what they call a sad strawberry. A blueberry. Come on, get in here, Ned. You can't learn nothing from way over there. Get on over here. All right, y'all. What we got here is bare root strawberries. I don't know if y'all have ever messed with these before, but just like the name, they're bare root. So usually there's 10 to a bundle. That's how I get them. These are Ozark Beauty. So what you want to do is, they should have a rubber band. Let's see here. Put them over here. There it is. There it is. All right. So just find that rubber band, which is right there. Kind of unrubber band these things. If that's a word. I don't know if that's a word or not. And you're gonna break them apart gently. Just gently break these things apart. And you'll find them down in there. So there you go. So there's usually 10 plants, so more than likely just kind of keep unraveling them. Usually it's gonna be a plant like that. Might have a little growth on it, but kind of lay them out on the table. And let's see here. So yeah, just kind of, you don't want to mess them up too bad. You don't want to get in there and start tearing roots up, stuff like that. And you can, the way I know it's just one is I'll just squeeze the crown. This is what they call the crown of the plant. That's what you don't want to bury, because if you bury the crown, it could rot within that dirt and that soil. So just kind of work its little roots out. There you go. So that's what they'll look like. Put that in there. Pull these apart. And like I said, these are Ozark Beauties. Ozark Beauties are an ever-bearing strawberry, which means they're going to bear fruit late spring to early summer, and then again in the fall. Strawberries, you got them in a hanging pot or something, just make sure in the late afternoon they're not getting that scorching sun, because they can get sun scorch on them. Ozark, these, I can't even pronounce them. I'm not very good at this, am I? Anyways, come on, little fella. Get out of there. There we go. Yeah, just take your time. Don't get unwound. I don't know how they do that from the factory, from the strawberry factory, but got some sandy soil wherever these came from. Let's see if they were correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 8 strawberries. So what you want to do is, when you get all your strawberries separated out, you need to rehydrate these roots, because at least for about an hour. Just warm tap water will be fine. I like to use a good old mason jar, big wide mouth. You know how they put corn whiskey in, good old Tennessee corn whiskey, that is. I wouldn't know anything about that though. Anyways, you want to soak these roots. Just put them on in there. Maybe give them a little shaky shake. Put them in there. Kind of let their little heads hang over. If you can, you might not. If they fall down in there, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. You're not gonna leave them in there for about probably an hour. Yeah, so stick them all in there, kind of give them a little shake. think we use mason jar for everything in the South. It's just a staple, Fun fact about strawberry is the Native Americans used to make cornbread out of it. And hence the name strawberry shortcake. Now you know. So, what is this? There's all kind of fun things about strawberries. Look it up, pretty interesting. All the way back to the Greek gods. And I tell you another thing fun about strawberries is that they are the only fruit with their seeds on the outside. Who would have thought? The only fruit, seeds on the outside. Go figure. Anyways, there you go. That's what you'll end up with. So like any good show, this is like a cooking show. But bam, these have been soaking for about, I don't know, a good hour. I changed the water once on them. That way you get all the dirt out of there and you can actually see the little roots a little bit better. So get the pot. This is an 8-inch hanging basket pot. Strawberry is kind of like a pH between 5 and 6, 6.5. Slightly on the acidic side. I use half peat moss, and I'll use half of, and I threw the dadgum bag away to show y'all, but I'll try to throw a picture on here. It's Fox Farm soil, and I like to use the Happy Frog. I don't, just because I love the name Happy Frog. Who don't like that? Happy Frog. Frogs are generally happy, except when you go to pick them up and put them in a pot of boiling water. That's another story. Anyway, so what I'll do is half peat moss, and I'll get it, put it in my wheelbarrow, mix it up. Half peat moss, half Happy Frog. Remember, that's by Fox Farm, so if you ask for it, if you go to your nursery, and usually only your local nurseries are going to carry anything, your Fox Farm stuff. I don't think big box stores do, but that's what we want to do, is support our local nurseries. So give them all the help they can get. But yeah, half and half is what I'll do. And so it's like anything else, potting up. Oh, and another thing, I'll mix some perlite in there. The little white specks. You know what the perlite is. You can see it in there. Keeps that soil, keeps kind of an aeration in the soil. But yeah. What I'll do is I'll make me kind of a big old hole in there. Y'all know me, I just gotta use my hands. It's all about getting dirty. Get on in there. Get that big old hole. You want them roots. Grab your plant. That little fella. I got 2 of them. All right, so as I said before, you'll feel, can't really show it, but you'll feel like a hard surface right in here. That's called the crown. Do not bury that. Don't bury that in the dirt. You just want to bury your roots. And what I'll do, in a hanging basket, I'll put 3. I'll put 3 plants. That way you just got a whole lot better luck when they get started. They'll fill that pot in a little bit faster. So, and just kind of spread their little roots out. Just put them in there. Spread the little roots out in there, because you don't want to just plop them straight into a hole. You want them to kind of be going left to the right, to the left, to the right. You know what I'm talking about, people. It's not that. And always, when you're potting stuff up, leave about an inch. You know what I'm saying? Just leave about an inch of dirt. Make your dirt down about an inch. You want to leave a lip in here for your water when you go to water this thing. Because if you got your dirt up to the top when you water, it's just going to fall out. You're going to make a big ass mess. Or a big mess, excuse me. So, yeah. That's what you want to do. Just leave that crown up. Almost to where you can see a little bit of the top of the roots. Because like I said, once again, if you put that crown in there, and that dirt stays real moist around that crown, that'll rot it out, and you won't be happy. I don't know if you can see. So here's the little rootsies. See that long thing right there? You can tell it's a little different from the roots. I mean, it is kind of a root, but it's a runner. That thing, then this is why you don't plant them straight to the ground in your yard. They'll run through the ground, and they will root off these runners, and they just keep on going. And you'll be weed eating strawberries. I did this one year, and it was the most beautiful strawberry patch I ever had around the house ever. The only problem is they didn't really fruit. It's like mint. Same thing with mint, you know. You want to do mint in like a raised garden bed or a pot. Unless you're doing it on agriculture scale, you'll put these things in rows, and the more the merrier. But for a homeowner, just, kind of keep it contained, basically, is what you want to do. So put him in there, spread our little roots out, find our little crown. Plop him in. One more. And that's it. So I'll do mine in about mid-February. These guys will stay in a heated area, just so they don't freeze. Strawberries, now Ozark Beauties can go down, once they're established in the ground, they're good to about 30 below, actually, believe it or not. They're tough plants. But at the same time, I'm not gonna take that chance. It don't get 30 below here in Tennessee. But being young on top, I don't want these things to freeze. So they won't go out in the greenhouse right now. It's still a little too cool. I don't have heat in the greenhouse. So I'll put them in the little grow room in the house, put them under light. They'll be fine. They'll start sprouting. They'll be ready to go. So that's about it. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And like I said, I would give y'all more information on strawberries, but those videos are a dime a dozen as far as information and what kind. So just go there, do your homework. That's how I plant them. Oh yeah, one more thing. I like to give them a little fertilizer. Just go ahead and give it to them. If I had a knife, I'd open this bag. So I like to use Plant Tone. This is an Espoma product. It's an organic fertilizer. which means it ain't salt, basically. Like, I'm not gonna name no names, but this actually, this has got mycorrhiza in it, beneficial bacteria, beneficial nutrients, stuff of that nature. So yeah, we're gonna use that, and it's a I think this is a 533 is the number on these guys. They don't take much. They're small right now, but it'll help. It'll help keep that soil alive. Once it breaks down, the little plant can take it up. I'll just take a little bit of handful, sprinkle it right around. And that's a slow release, so every time you water, it'll start releasing a little bit in the soil, and like I said, the microbes get going, then the plant can take it up, and man, you'll have strawberries, and you'll be happy. All right, I appreciate y'all once again, and we'll see you later. Go on, get now.